So I've just got back from Port Talbot, where I was spending the weekend investigating the reason the Steelworks closed down. And I'm looking back at all the media coverage.
We're hearing from government sources that the deal has saved thousands of jobs, according to our government sources, and that they are sort of saying that this is a good deal for British taxpayers.
Not a single reporter mentioned or investigated why the plant actually closed down. In fact, one of the initial reports, Sky News, blamed climate change.
Movement towards carbon cutting, those climate change commitments.
Of course, GB News ran round-the-clock coverage about it being net zero and crazy kooky climate policies.
Once the fiery heart of industry, now shivering under the icy gaze of net zero.
But actually to keep blast furnaces going was inconsistent with our net zero targets.
So I wanted to find someone that actually knew what was going on, and that was obviously the First Minister of Wales. He oversaw the transition of Tata, he oversaw all of the negotiations that happened post-Brexit, he oversaw all the government ministerial meetings, he was involved at the core of all of those issues. I released that on Saturday, and now it has 2 million views. And thank God it does, because it actually addresses the truth, that the reason that plant closed down was because of a lack of investment and because of complications to do with Brexit, and that affected the profitability of the plant. Now, this is so important because it's the actual reason the plant closed. It's the reason that thousands of jobs have been lost forever. It's the reason that an entire historic town in Wales is going to be decimated. And when I asked him if any other media outlets or any other journalists had approached him, he said this. So you're saying none of the journalists have asked you about what has caused this yet?
No.
It's clear that the media is completely broken, and if they did it about this issue, they're doing it about every issue. And it's all made me realise if Byline TV weren't in Wales this weekend, there wouldn't be any reports or any information about the reason the plant closed. The government lines about it being net zero and climate issues would have dominated all of the headlines. That would be the reason the plant closed, forever on record. Now, because of the reports we put out this weekend, LBC have been playing this on repeat, and now the conversation's moved more towards the truth. And it's why it's so important that media exists that isn't beholden to government propaganda and isn't beholden to shady billionaires or any special interests. That's what Byline is, that's what Byline Times is and Byline TV. This year, 2024, there's going to be so much disinformation, there's going to be so much propaganda, and there's going to be so much more of this shit on our televisions. So it's so important now more than ever, especially with an election this year, that we have robust, independent media. That entire report was just done with me on a train with literally just with this camera. I know money is so tight at the moment. We have a cost of living crisis and things are really difficult. But if you can support us even from £1 a month, it would keep us on the road and keep bringing you reports like this. Thank you.